anticipating future events that have not yet happened. For example, if you're lying in bed at night worrying about the exam that you've got tomorrow, or contemplating that report that's due, or that difficult meeting with that person that you need to have, this same part of the brain is activated. And according to what you think, the memories that you have, or the anticipation of negative events, it will make you feel worried or depressed. Based on what you're feeling, you are now going to have a biological reaction. Your amygdala is going to send a neural peptide, which is just a fancy word for a protein messenger, all the way down to your adrenal gland, and it's going to stimulate the secretion of not just adrenaline, but all sorts of stress hormones, including cortisol. Technically, it's referred to as glucocorticoids. Gluco coming from the word glucose, because this stress hormone, cortisol, goes to the edges of your muscles and turns itself into a special type of sugar to give you the energy with which you need to face the stress that you've got going on in your life. So based on what you think and based on what you feel, you're going to have a biological reaction to it. Now, this stress hormone, which goes to the edges of your muscles, if it's not burned up, it leads to things like fat, a special type of toxic poison that contributes to weight gain, aging, and degenerative disease, as well as a whole stack of psychological and psychiatric issues. In other words, if you are lying in bed at night worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, and your brain is giving you the energy with which you need to sleep, oh, hang on, you don't actually need energy to sleep. So now you're going to be tossing and turning because you've got so much energy in your system, and the pillow's going to be too fat, then it's going to be too thin, and then the covers, it's too hot, and then you kick them off, and then all of a sudden it's too cold, and then there's a pea under the 7th mattress causing you disturbed to sleep. If you're not sleeping properly, then it leads to agitation. It leads to an inability to expel this poison from your system. And this is how anxiety and depression develop.